Hey now fam, I know it's been about 2 years since I posted a video, but here I am with my niece, and this video would just be prep and tip application. I'm actually trying to zoom in right now to show you how much dead skin is on her nails. Regular salons do not do this. I am licensed, and this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So here I am pushing back her cuticle. She have a lot of dead skin that's on her cuticle. You won't see it unless you actually use a cuticle pusher. This process with her sometimes would be very sensitive, so I took my time and I had to speed it up like 3 times this regular speed. But here I am pushing back. It looks abrasive, but it's really not. It's just sped up. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm out of frame a lot. This is my first video in a long time. Those cuticle nippers I got from a local shop. When my nail supply store off of Horseman Road called Sunrise Beauty. I love them, but I kind of sort of slowed it down right here to show you how I nip cuticles. I don't just chop. I literally look to see where the dead skin is, and I nip accordingly. No real pressure. I just wanted you guys to see how I do that. So that is just what I'm doing right now on all 10. One tip I need to tell you guys that about me, I do not work over another tech's work. I used to when I first started, but that has become a huge problem with lifting and MMA liquid being used. I do not use that. I only use EMA. If you know what that is the healthiest stuff that you can use as far as your nail liquid. Here I am using my needle nail drill. This is one of my favorites. It is to get deep into, well, not deep into the corners, but into the corners of the nail and remove all of the dead skin that the pusher didn't get. For some reason, I really can't get the left or the right side of the nail good. So what I did was I went back and pushed it, because as my drill went over her nail, I could feel some dead skin. So instead of skipping, I went back to the initial first step and I pushed the cuticles back and I nip, and then I go back in with the needle drill. It's not sharp at all. It's level down to her nail. We're not digging in or hurting at all. This is literally my favorite part. Look at all the dead skin come off her thumb. It is super satisfying. This here prep will remove all of the dead skin to enhance adhesion and retention of the nails, or even with like regular gel polish if you don't want nail tips. Prep work, it is required. It is not an option, and it's not an add-on. Debate me if you want to. I went to school for it. It's in the books. This is exactly what we need to be doing, because you have dead skin on your nails. The extra skin and the oils will repel any product that you put on, and it would not last. And clients will be very upset, and they will want their money back, and rightfully so. You can ask it. Here I am just clipping her nails with the cuticle nipper. I have been doing this for a long time. You do not supposed to do this. You're supposed to use a nail clipper, but since this is my niece, I know what I'm doing, and this was right on hand. I just chose to use it. She wanted her nails to be even underneath, so after I clip her nails down with this, I'm going to file and shape, because she wants her nails to grow evenly underneath her set. So whatever she asked for, she got. So this is what I'm doing right here. Okay, this is a fine sanding band. You use this to take off the shine of the nail. I am not sawing her nail. I am literally going in one direction. So as I reach the other side of her nail, I pick up the nail drill and start again above the space that I have already buffed. This is just removing the shine and the moisture or the oils off of her nails for better adhesion. This part cannot be skipped, and it does not need to be done on a high speed. If you are at the salon and they burn your nail, or you hear the drill up very loud, you need to immediately stop and just leave. This is not my personal opinion, this is my professional advice to you, because after your set is done, your nails will burn. They have literally taken off too many layers off your nails. So please, this is very gentle. It doesn't look like it, but it's gentle. I showed you guys alcohol and a cotton ball. This is to remove all of the excess dust and extra moisture off her nail. This is still prep work. This will enhance the adhesion, and it is not to be skipped. I showed you guys my no C curve nail tips really fast. I do apologize. Everything that I've used will be linked. Here I am just applying the nail tips. Her nails are very wide, so we just had to try a few nail tips. I applied the glue, and I like the rock on method. That for me spreads the excuse me, brain fart. That for me spreads the glue evenly, and for some reason I just like to see it being spread on the nail. Anyway, that's all I'm doing right here. It's just applying the nail tips, so enjoy. As you can see, I added a nail clip with 100% acetone, and that will dissolve the crooked nail tip very effectively. Hey, these are my extra long no C curve tips that I showed you. Everything will be linked in the description. Here I am just sizing up her thumbnail. And these was full cover tips, like press-ons, which I will be making soon, but I just had to cut it down and readjust because her nail is very flat and wide, and the other nail tips just was not cutting it. So I adjusted it as best as I could. And yes, it is a thick nail tip, but we made it work. Plenty of filing and having it flush to the nail, but we did it. It was a learning process. This was new to me and to her. We love the straight nail tips, and we just went from there. And before anybody say anything, yes, it is covered half of her nail. They do have nail tips that they actually make like that with big wheels. We just so happen to customize. Here I am cutting off her thumbnail because I have to take that one off as well and do a revision. As I stated earlier, I'm going to show you how I soak everything off. And she's just patient with me and just so excited to get her nails done. I love her to death. This is my oldest niece. A lot of shape and filing has been done off camera, so you won't see the full process because I was out of frame and it's difficult to stay in frame. Me touching the towel, trying to remember or have a reminder to stay in frame. Right there, I needed like a little marker or whatever. But here we are, once again, reapplying a new nail tip and just going from there. Cut them down to her desired length. She changed her mind like a good 4 times, but it's okay. Here you see me comparing the nails side by side. That is how we get the same nail length. Yes, correctly. We already cut them down. I had to take out a lot of the video because I'm pretty sure my phone failed at this time. The thumbnail is extremely long and thick. It wouldn't go in my nail cutter, so I had to just manually cut it with scissors. And she wanted a cut down again, so we are going to cut them down probably the second, third time. But it's okay. It's okay. She got a little job, so she want her nails to be a certain length. So here I am cutting them down. The thumbnail is going to look crazy from the side. Once again, I told you we have readjusted them. We have filed them extensively, and we got them right at the end. I'm just comparing each hand to make sure each corresponding nail on the opposite hand is the same length. This technique works 100%. You will see me shaping pretty soon. She hates the way that I file. I shape because it just feels funny, but I shape a certain way to get a really crisp shape. She's just hilarious, but that's what we're going to be doing next. Sorry, I'm out of frame right here. I probably don't have too much shaping and filing in my nail videos. I probably just do a tutorial, but it's hard to stay in frame, and I kept hitting my phone and it kept shaking and having to stop. So, and that day was just a crazy day, but we wind up making the best out of it. Look at me putting gloves on all extra late. I already been started this service. That is hilarious. So I'm sorry right now, it's looking crazy, so I would just probably just omit the shaping part out of my future videos, but it's in this one, so we're just gonna go from there. She doesn't like when I shape vertically to make the free edge really straight. That is a very good technique because the middle part of the file will definitely get your edge straight. Sorry for the baby in the background, and I meant to say your free edge straight. It's one of my favorite techniques, like I said before. And we just get into it right now. It's a tedious process, but it is definitely needed. Like I said earlier in the video, the thumbnail was a hassle, but we are getting it together, and it's the first time for everything. So I'm just continuing to shape, and after this I will flush the nails again with the fine sanding band. And when I mean again, it's because I already took off the shine for the top of the nail. I'm just going to make sure that everything is all fresh together. If you guys have made it this far in this video, I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and share. This will be on my YouTube under Cute Claws. I definitely appreciate the love. Here I am flushing the nail tip to the nail because it does not need to be bumpy. So when I apply the acrylic, it'll just go on smooth. Sorry, that was my daughter in the background. She's hanging with mommy today. I'm continuing to repeat the same process on each nail. I like this process. It's pretty cool to see, I guess, the slight transformation of the nail tips. Yeah. Them thumbnails, woo, child, they was something else. So we just decided to continue on and just go from there. They was extremely thick. This is experimental, first time using these tips, but going in and cleaning off everything once again, because filing, shaping, and all that other stuff creates more dust. You just got to be meticulous about getting it off so you can have long lasting nails. Here I am applying no lift primer on the nails. It does come with a applicator. I lost it, so I just had to dip it with a brush that I had. You don't need a whole lot, and I do 2 coats of this, and you're gonna see Young Nails bonder. I do 2 coats of that years ago, 2018, 2019. Somebody gave me this advice because I had extreme lifters and I had issues. So here I am. I do it 2 times and it has worked out wonderfully for me. So this is what you're seeing right now. Once again, I have to say thank you as this video comes to a close. I really appreciate everybody. See you next time.